Hi guys. Okay, so many homeowners have been asking me or have this question in their mind when they are choosing tabletop for their kitchen cabinets, right? They always ask, what should I choose? Is Quartz really that good, or is solid surface better? Or why should I, pay for Quartz, or why should I this and that? So we all know there's three common tabletop in the market right now, which is solid surface, Quartz, and granite. But granite is not as popular right now, lah. Okay, because it's porous. So today I'll be focusing mainly on quartz. So quartz is a natural mineral, combined with resins to actually produce this thing. So it's non-porous, and then it has the durability of granite as well. And the quality of the quartz, right, varies on the natural minerals that is inside the quartz. So it can range from 80 plus to 90 plus depending on the brands that you use lah. Okay, so if the higher the minerals, it's probably more pricier. Okay, so today I'll be using a standard quartz marble range. It's quite a common brand in Singapore. I won't mention the brand. So today I'll be doing a series of tests to see how durable is quartz or this particular model, this particular brand. Okay, first I will be using a fire, this kind of strong fire, and to aim it directly at the quartz to see if there's any stains left behind. I mean, you definitely won't be doing that for your own house, but I'm just curious to see how strong this quartz really is. And then I'll be using a sharp knife or scissors to see if it's that good in terms of the scratch resistant. And I'll be using light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and to put it here, let it sit for a while, and then wipe it away to see if there really any visible dark marks. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to it and see how strong and how durable is quartz. Let's go. Okay, so we have the quartz here right now, and then we have this lighter torch. So I'm gonna burn directly on this quartz for, I would say, 15 seconds or 20 seconds, and then we see what's the result after that. Let me go to my time stopwatch. Okay, and start. And stop. Okay, as you can see, there's a little bit of brown stain here. So I'm gonna try to get a tissue and then dip it with a little bit of water and try to wipe it away to see if it goes away. Okay, it doesn't go away, but okay, so there's a little stain which I can't wipe it away, and when I touch it, there's a little bit of roughness to it. So I mean, nobody would take a fire to burn directly on the quartz lah, okay? But then I would say that if you are cooking something very very hot, it's still not advisable to put the hot pot on the quartz, because this is 20 seconds of constant heating. So if there is once you cook like Maggi mee for like 5-10 minutes, and then you put it here for 25 seconds, or you go and get your bowl and whatnot, right, might actually leave a stain. I'm not sure, but this is just based on this flame torch, which is at a very very high heat. So it's still not advisable to put anything extremely hot on it. Maybe for a while, yes. I haven't tried putting a wok on it, but I might try. I might try it during my free time. So So moral of the story, don't burn direct flame on quartz, yeah? Okay, next up, let's try to see if it's really scratch resistant. Okay, let me see if there's any scratches here. This is quite glossy, it's quite a glossy finishing, so it should be quite easy to see scratches. Okay, there's a few scratches tonight, right now. Let's wipe it away. Oh no! Okay. Can you see? There's a little bit of scratch marks lah. Okay, I mean if you are just, because this is quite a sharp scissors, so if you are just, lightly scratching it, it's okay, but please don't use quartz as a chopping board. It's not advisable to use quartz as a chopping board. Okay, after scratching it and giving it a wipe off, right, there is still very very slight visible scratch marks on the tabletop, but it's still smooth, not as bad as the fire. But please don't use your quartz as a chopping board, no matter how durable anybody claim it is. It's still dangerous to use it as a chopping board. You might crack it, you might scratch it as well, no matter how scratch resistant it is. Remember, it's scratch resistant and it's not scratch proof. If there's any product claims that it's scratch proof, let me know, bring it to me, I want to try it. Okay, so fire test, not so much. Scratch resistant wise, not too bad. It's still smooth. I cannot see the scratch marks after a while now. After I think the more I work it, the more it goes away. Let's see. Next up would be the soy sauce test. Let's go. Okay, next up will be the dark soy sauce test. I'm gonna pour a little bit on the surface of the quartz and then let it sit for a while. And let's see how stain resistant it really is. Let me just spray it around. And let's wait. So I'm gonna leave it on for, I would say, 1 minute. Okay, and it's 1 minute. Let's wipe away and see if there's any stain left behind. As we can see, there's a little bit of stain here. I dabbed a little bit of water already, and then let me just wipe it away and see how can I wipe the stains away. And yes, I can. Okay, so after doing the experiment with fire, scratch and stain, I would say I'm quite impressed by the results, because for the stain wise, it's not something you cannot just wipe away, and there's really no stain after a minute. I'm not sure if will it be any difference if I were to leave it for 24 hours, I'm not sure, but please don't try it. If there's anything on your tabletop, please wipe it away immediately. For scratch wise, after scratching it with these very very sharp scissors, there's some stains just now, but then after I wipe it away already, everything is still, it still looks new. But for the fire, for the heat one, this is direct heat, so maybe it's not justifiable. But I wouldn't recommend you guys to put a hot pan on your tabletop as well, be it any top. Still, put it in your sink or something like that. But okay, so far I'm impressed with the results, and I think I can't compare between quartz and solid surface now, but I'll be doing solid surface for the next video. So stay tuned for my next video, because I'll be doing solid surface experiment and to see the difference between solid surface and quartz. So it's easy to weigh out the good and the bad and the differences, and to see if solid surface is really more. Is solid surface better than quartz, or is quartz better than solid surface? Can solid surface withstand whatever that we have did today? And so yeah, stay tuned for my next video on solid surface. And yeah, so and if you have any brands that you want to try it out for quartz, please let me know in the comment section below. And if I have the specific brand Quartz, I don't mind trying out for you to see how good and how durable the particular Quartz really is. So yeah, bye bye.